Welcome, my friends. Welcome. My name is Drake, and this is Touching the Edge. And I'm so happy to be with you here today. And I'm happy to be sharing this time with you in general in this period. And so today, I just want to talk about someone who's very dear to me, and that's Bob Marley. And Bob Marley is such a huge teacher in my world, especially at a certain formative period of my life, where I felt so outcast and really was outcast in my community and even in certain elements of my own home. And so I just want to bring this up because to me, Bob Marley is a great energy and friend to connect with during this time. The energy is so positive, the vibration of the music is so powerful, and the teaching in it is so profound. So, the very first album I want to just touch on, and I'm not going to go into them, but I just want to let you know what they are as a suggestion to check them out. Is the very first album is Uprising. Excuse me. So my favorite Bob Marley albums are the last three albums that he produced before he passed away. Now I also love the early stuff too. The early stuff, when he was with his original band, which included Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer, was very, very powerful. And many of the greatest songs that we think of come from that time. Songs like Get Up, Stand Up. But there's something about the last three albums that really kind of brought something really beautifully together for me. And his very last album was called Uprising. And the very last song on Uprising is Redemption Song. And so Uprising is a truly great album. It's inspirational, it's positive, and in the end, it culminates with that song, Redemption Song, which is a song of hope and not giving up. The next album that I want to talk about very, very briefly is the album Survival. Survival was his album that he did when he was celebrating Zimbabwe's independence. And many of the songs are talking about Africa and African people, but it's really talking about all of us. And Bob Marley had that universal appeal because he was opening up his message to everyone. And so that album, Survival, is such a powerful album to be listening to right now. And so much of his music is about not dividing. The last album, or my favorite album by Bob Marley is Babylon by Bus. And my single favorite track on that album is War No More Trouble. I highly encourage you to listen to that song because it's speaking to where we are at right now. The first track on that album is Positive Vibration. I just want to read a few of the lyrics. Live if you want to live. That is what we've got to give. Got to have a good vibe. If you get down and you quarrel every day, you are saying prayers to the devil, I say. Why not help one another on the way? Make it much easier. Man, positive vibration. You got to have a positive vibration. And I just want to encourage you to understand and realize that you can intend a positive vibration even in the midst of all that's going on. One last album I want to bring up is Burning, which is one of the earlier albums, and it's not at the same level for me as those last three that I described. But it is the album, it is one of the albums that has the original members on it, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer, and those guys did create an amazing sort of culmination of harmonies. So please check out Bob Marley today. You can make a difference in your world just by listening to a lot more Bob Marley. So I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. We just could not live in that negative way. Make way for the positive day. I bring my hands into prayer position. I bow to you, my friend. Namaste. Thank you.